name is Dinesh Paletti and I'm from India, and I'd like to say hello in my native language, which is Namaste, and my third language, which is French. So this here was my first birthday that's me down here with my grandparents, and it looks like a fun party, and all of this was possible because of my dad up here. He got a job opportunity out in South Africa where that was his first overseas job. He was in the shipping industry, so it was likely for him to get more overseas jobs, and he did. And we went many places, as I mentioned before. We went to South Africa, we went to Hong Kong, we went to Dubai. Tough for me because I made some good friends, and finally, when I'm finally settled with this new environment, I move out again, and I have to redo the whole process. It was tough for me to adjust to this and accept it as it's part of life. And today I look back at myself and say, why didn't I enjoy all of that? Because really, those were good experiences. Those were experiences that I could have used for my own advantage. And I tell myself now, why didn't I do that, and why didn't I enjoy those moments? And sometimes you have to understand that happiness is a choice. You're about to see a roadmap of education in India. So here we come, and we have our regular kindergarten 1 and kindergarten 2, and we move on. There's a transition, and we don't call them grades. We're not in grade 10 or grade 11. We call them standards. And so we have an elementary school kind of thing. It's 1 to 4. And we have, these are transition grades. There's no such thing as middle school. We have 2 transition grades, 5th and 6th, that transition into what is supposedly called a high school. We don't actually call it high school, but it's the high school of India. It's standards 7th to 10th. And then we have 2 more transition years. They're 11th and 12th grade, basically. We call them intermediate 1 and intermediate 2. And we go off to college. And college, bachelor's degree, there's no such thing as a 4 years bachelor's degree. It really depends on what field you're in. Come with me to one of my favorite restaurants, Natia. So this is a traditional South Indian dish called idli, and it's usually served with 3 different, ketchups. Not really, but. And this one is the spicy one. It's based off tomato pulp, and this one is based off coconut, and that's my favorite. And I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it's really good. And we usually eat it, we just dip this in any of those 3. So I'm here now with my uncle in West Hartford, and I'm so glad that you took this trip with me and understood about the Indian culture. Now I am here in Northwest Catholic, and I'm enjoying the school and the experience. I am in the track team there. I do Model UN, and it's just great. So I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell you about my culture. And I'd like to end off with Namaste, West Hartford.